Welcome to this week's Illinois Wesleyan Titan Coaches Show. I'm Eric Stock, joined by Teresa Fish, the swimming and diving coach at Illinois Wesleyan. Coach, we appreciate you having you back, and welcome to 2018.
Thank you very much.
The team just got back from Venice of Florida for a meet down there. If you could share some details about the team's experience in the Sunshine State.
Yeah. Well, it was a bit chilly this year, but warmer than here, so that was nice.
Quite a bit, I would say.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, it was chilly. I
It
heard
was
some people
chilly.
complaining about how cold it was
Yeah,
in Florida.
I told them it wasn't the coldest that we've been going for 22 years, so the coldest one was when we had frost on the kickboards. So this was a little bit warmer than that, but not much. But it's a training trip, and honestly, it's very much a bonding experience for the team. They come back a very different team than whenever we went down, because all they have is each other.
Sure.
We limit the cell phone time. I don't take them away, but I'm conscious. I tell them to be conscious of their teammates and stuff, and they do a good job of that, sitting around the pool playing cards or whatever. And fortunately, we had sunshine. We didn't have a lot of rain, so they did. Were able to be outside and just enjoy each other. And we did have a meet against Kenyon and WashU and Baldwin Wallace. It's required by the NCAA if we travel that far. So we did some relays just for fun, and didn't score it, but we swam against two top 10 teams in the country, which after some hard training is tough to do. We gave them some competition in a couple of them, but anyway, it was for fun.
If you could talk a little bit about the regiment that they went through when they were down there, what kind of training they underwent?
We do 2 practices a day down there, which we don't get to do when they're in school because it's just too much time commitment. Some dry land, the idea is to wear them out, condition them. We come back, we have a couple weeks, and then we start resting for our conference championship in about a month and a half. So actually, it's closer to a month now. I lose track of time.
So what all did the team, the swimmers, get to do in their downtime? You talked about them kind of hanging around, spending time together. Any other experiences, places you went, sites that you saw?
Yeah. We go up to Siesta Key, which is ranked 3rd in the country for actually I think it's 1st in the country now for the nicest beach. And we do a cookout. We take the afternoon off. They play Frisbee, football, things like that. Again, it was kind of cold this year, so there was, I think just getting back to the hotel and being able to relax for them was a big deal. And my assistant coach likes the pies in the Amish country, so he picks up some pies, and we have pie night that night. So just little things like that we don't go to amusement parks or anything like that because it's too expensive. They pay for any of those extra things that we do, and I try to keep the cost down. We did go to a trampoline park. I went out on the limb on that no one would get hurt.
And I trust no one did.
Well, we have a stubbed toe and a little bit of a rolled ankle, but they were able to swim through it. So,
Okay.
But in the meantime, I'm thinking, I don't know if we'll do this again.
Well, you know, I was always told that swimming is the best training to recover from any injury anyway, so that's...
Yeah, and it wasn't like, just for a couple days, they babied a little bit on our dry land and were able to do abs and stuff instead. But it's just, you don't want to have someone have a season-ending injury doing something for fun.
No question.
So, but that was our dry land for the day, was jumping on trampolines. So.
All right. So looking ahead, the men have Wabash here on Friday and Rose-Hulman on Saturday?
Yeah, and they always are a tough competition for us. I'm really anxious. We haven't swam since the beginning of December in a meet. Well, we had the relay meet, but I don't really count that. It's outside for one. It's a little bit harder. But to see them get up and race again after the hard training, we come back, and even people will comment how lean and fit they look, and just in that week-long trip that we do. And knowing what they've been doing in practice, I'm anxious to see what they can pull off in a meet. So.
And is there any real difference in how they approach it indoors versus outdoors? And I guess the elements would dictate that to some extent.
Yeah, backstroke is a big difference because you don't have anything so they could be bouncing back and forth off the lane lines. And but the day that we actually swam our outside meet, it was very windy, and actually we had to swim against the wind coming back on our races. So, and they felt that. You don't think about that when you're swimming so much, but when you're outside, it can make a difference. And just being able to see your competition better, I think, inside.
Sure.
A little
can
more
imagine so.
focused.
Well, we appreciate the time as always. Glad it was a good trip, and best of luck rest of the season.
Thank you, Eric.
You bet.